Thanks for tuning in here again. Jagon 5 Profit here. Had some FC mates and folks curious about the different tanks and what the differences are between them and their skills. Honestly, they look different, they move different, but they have a lot of similar skills, and we're gonna go over that today so that you don't feel overwhelmed or too weird switching from tanks. So here we are taking a look at the rolls. We got Rampart, reduces damage low blow, will stun targets once they're stunnable. Reprisal, reduces damage they deal to you 10%. Interject, good for interrupting spells. Shirk, will throw some aggro back on your tank or off tank as needed. Provoke makes you the new tank. Arm's length is great, especially as a tank. It throws heavy on mobs when you got big pulls. All tanks have those moves, it's terrific. Here's a quick glimpse at my bars. I play on console, so I have these in double taps, but most of them are set up with the tanks single target moves in the bottom, and then their AoE moves on top. On my right side, on my left side is all their defense moves. You could take a look. They have most of the same effects, and most of my moves are in the same places. So if you're trying to have a comparison of, oh, I had this move for this and this move was here, well, now you know. I always keep my bars set similarly, so when I switch between tanks or healers or certain DPS, I'm on the same page. Whatever tank you have, they have single target moves that chain, and all you gotta do is follow what lights up. Sometimes there's multiple moves that chain and light up. That's because one might restore health, one might restore mana. Besides the melee chain, all your tanks have a lunge or a charge, and they also have a move that increases threat a lot more than others, like Tomahawk, Shield Throw, Lightning Shot. Those all increase threat. Unmend for the Dark Knight. Now besides that, you gotta look at the cooldowns on your skills. Like Sheltron is great because it has a short cooldown, reduces damage 10%. All the classes have stuff similar, you know, Blackest Night and what's not. Their classes also have heals. Paladin has a few direct heals, or like Divine Shield that increases and gives you a little shield when you're healed. But then you also have regen heals like on the Gunbreaker. So you just want to look at your skills, know what they are, and if they have the same effect, you could put them in the same spot on your hotbar, so no matter what tank you're on, it's still easy. Lastly, just be aware that with the Warrior and the Paladin, they have AoE group moves that'll reduce damage no matter what's coming, while the others just reduce it for magic damage taken, or they'll increase like your magic resistance for a short time. But you also want to look at the specialty moves that you will come across, like Cover for the Paladin, which will defend someone 100% and the Paladin takes the damage, or an instant flash for the Warrior, where you throw a little buff on them, they take less damage, and while you deal damage, they get healed. You just want to be aware of what these moves do and what they're on cooldown with. Like if you use Bloodletting, you can't use Nansen, they're on the same cooldown. But you want to know what your big mitigations are. Those 30% damage taken being reduced, so helpful. What your heals are, so helpful. And your old crap buttons, the best. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. This was inspired because someone asked to see my hotbars for my tanks, and I was like, well, if I could help one, let me help a few. Alright, any questions, always feel free to ask. I'm Jagon Tempest on Famfrit. Take care.